Rushali, who lives in Noida, doesn't face any trouble in managing her monthly expenses with her salary. However, there was a problem. Whenever she wants to buy something expensive, she has to borrow money from her family. Now, she is considering getting a credit card so that she can make important purchases with them. But she doesn't know about another feature of credit. What is that feature? Well, this feature is easy and she can also use it. Once again, what is that feature? Well, that feature is called UPI credit. You can use Unified Payments Interface UPI app to get a credit line or the ability to borrow. Now, just a couple of months ago, the RBI approved companies have decided to incorporate this feature in the UPI app. Now, this is a pre-approved credit line that a customer can get from the bank where he has his savings account. This means that banks can also empower their customers the ability to borrow with their UPI accounts. Until now, only deposits could be made into bank accounts through UPI. In September, RBI issued guidelines for banks to start giving this new service. The purpose here is to expand the scope of UPI. Now moving on, let's understand how this feature works. Now using this feature, people can make payments through pre-sanctioned loans issued by scheduled commercial banks. Not only that, they can make this payment through the UPI. Say for example, if a customer is given a pre-approved credit line of say 50,000 rupees, he can use this amount to make UPI payments to different merchants. The bank will decide the interest, charge, repayment cycle and other terms and conditions. UPI will only work as a means of credit payment. No limit has been set on the credit limit, and this will help customers to make their payments faster and easier. Up next, let's try to understand it more easily. So, this is like BNPL or buy now, pay later. The customer can use a credit line or he can use a pre-approved loan given by the banks to make payments when there is no money left in his linked bank account or wallet. Now the question arises, how to use it? Well, the answer lies here. Every UPI account is linked to a savings account of any bank. To use this new feature, the user will have to apply with his bank. After that, the bank will investigate the customer's financial information. The bank will inquire upon the eligibility criteria, income details, credit score and repayment history of the applicant. Now, depending on the bank's requirements, the customer may have to provide necessary documents such as, say, identity proof, income statement, etc. Different banks have different requirements and procedures. Now, after all of this is completed and done, the bank will review the application and documents. Once the application is approved, the bank will notify the customer of the credit limit and its terms and conditions. After this, the customer can use this feature. Now, last but not the least, let's look at the pros and cons of this feature. First, we'll be taking a look at what an expert has to say. Banking expert Amit Kumar Tanwar says that where credit card has its own limits, it can be easy to use UPI credit facility. Credit card can be used for online expenses or where POS, that is point of sale machine, is installed. Moving on and adding to that, he says that conversely, almost everyone is currently using UPI instead of credit cards. Everyone has a phone and people can easily make payments anywhere. Therefore, if the credit facility is available, the use of UPI can further increase. The special thing is that this service is currently limited. It has not yet become popular. Its acceptability is not as extensive from the viewpoint of both the user and banks. Therefore, use it with caution. It will take some time to get used to it, but all in all, this is a very good feature.